How's it going, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to be sharing with you my top 7 best fragrances for fall and winter, and also I'll be showing you how I buy my fragrances at a fraction of the cost, either it's designer or niche. So if that sounds interesting, stay tuned to the end of this video. Now, first up at number 7 on my list is Clubto Intense Man. Now this is an Aventus clone that smells exactly like Aventus, or at least the 2017 batches and up. This fragrance lasts and projects for over 10 hours and is guaranteed to get you compliments. The only downside is after first spray, the opening has a harsh lemon smell, but after that it dries down to a very nice smell that smells exactly like Aventus dry down. I find myself reaching for Clubto over my Aventus just because I get a better performance and it lasts a lot better. And also I kind of get more compliments on the Clubto over Aventus. This is a 2017 batch and it goes the same for my 2018 and 2019 batches. It smells exactly like Clubto, and I would highly recommend you try out Clubto. Now you can pick up a bottle between $20 to $30, and I believe it's 3.4 ounces, and you'll get the same experience as Aventus, if not even a better experience, and the performance is worth it for the price point. I would highly recommend you check out Clubto Intense Man. Next up at number 6 on my list comes off very smooth and soft, but yet very seductive, and of course I'm talking about YSL La Nuit de l'Homme, which is a gorgeous and unique smell that smells like cardamom and lavender. The projection on this is not so great, at least not as it was in 2013, and it lasts between 6 to 8 hours depending on the weather. I find that it works best for me on colder days. This is a great scent for fall and winter. It has a dark, mysterious, and masculine scent that women love smelling on men. This is definitely a great compliment getter and a great smooth fragrance for fall and winter. Moving on to number 5 on my list, we have Unwashed Interlude Man, a powerful, smoky, and woody incense, which can be kind of brutal in the first opening, which lasts between 10 to 30 minutes, and after that it turns into a very warm and sexy, seductive smell that lasts all day with sillage and projection. All the traits that most people will look for in a fragrance. All you need is 2 sprays and it would outperform any fragrance or most niche fragrances out there. This fragrance is not for everyone, as it's a very unique and daring smell that will take confidence to wear. This is also a compliment getter depending on your skin chemistry. This is a 50-50 chance. People would love it, others gonna hate it, especially if oversprayed. If you spray like 3 or 4 times, you can make people want to run out the room. So definitely go light sprays on this and don't blind buy this. Definitely get a sample if you're interested into smelling this. This is a daring smell. Like I said, it's not for everyone. So coming in at number 5, Unwashed Interlude Man. At number 4 on my list, we have Sara Wild Candy, which is a well-blended composition that consists of fruit, rose, chocolate, sandalwood, and musk. It has this sweet, sort of fresh smell, although there's chocolate as the top note. It never veers off into deep gourmand territory, so it doesn't smell like food per se. I mostly get this dark, fruity, fresh vibe, but not summer citrus fresh. I just love wearing this on colder winter days. It's a great, unique smell that definitely grabs attention. Although you might not want to blind buy, this is another one of those unique smells, but it can be kind of feminine to some, so definitely get you a sample before you buy this bottle. But to me, I love it. This is a great compliment getter, and definitely something that you're not gonna smell on everyone. At number 4, Sara Wild Candy. At number 3 on my list is a sexy, seductive, and alluring fragrance from the house of Parfum de Mali, and of course I'm talking about Layton. Now at first spray, I get this combination of apple, vanilla, and cardamom, a very sweet smell that's super alluring and can attract anyone. It's a very comforting fragrance that's not loud and heavy and lasts over 10 hours. The projection on this is also amazing. This can definitely be pulled off in any event and also can be a signature scent. It has the most amazing opening and dry down. Definitely check out Layton. Now for number 3 was a little bit hard for me because I wanted to put Carlisle. I really love this fragrance. Now Carlisle has Layton and a couple of best sellers from Parfum de Mali, so this is a little bit of a mixture of the best. Also, the opening on this is a little bit strong, but the dry down is very beautiful and sexy, similar to Layton. But for this list, I'm gonna go ahead and pick Layton. At number 2 on my list is by far the best leather fragrance on the market, and of course I'm talking about Tom Ford Ombre Leather. It's a great composition of sweet floral notes and leather, a very well blended fragrance. This is the best leather fragrance in my opinion. I just love spraying this throughout winter and fall. This is definitely a compliment getter. Now at first spraying, you might get this harsh leather smell, and then you get this beautiful dry down of amber, patchouli mixed in with jasmine. To me, it's one of the best comforting dry downs that I have ever smelled on a fragrance. I just love wearing this in fall and winter days. This is a great compliment getter, and I definitely recommend you try out Ombre Leather, especially if you like leather smells. Now I do love Tuscan Leather. Tuscan Leather might come close to this, but if I had to choose, of course I'm gonna pick Ombre Leather. Now Tuscan Leather, to me, it's similar to Ombre Leather. Ombre Leather has the same DNA as Tuscan Leather, but more of a floral and sweeter version. I definitely love smelling this, and I think you will get more compliments wearing Ombre Leather than Tuscan Leather. So at number 2 on my list, Ombre Leather by Tom Ford. Coming in at number 1 is another fragrance from the house of Unwashed, and this is probably one of my favorites from Unwashed, and of course I am talking about Unwashed Reflection Man. It has a unique fresh leaning scent with jasmine as the main note that really stands out in a masculine and an alluring way. This fragrance is a great compliment getter and incredibly seductive. This can also be worn all year round, from casual to the office. If you're someone that's looking for a great office scent, this is definitely something that you should look into. It's probably one of the best office scents out there, and it's very comforting to others, for other people to smell. They'll just want to keep coming around to get a whiff of you. I love this fragrance. As you can see, the bottle is almost empty because for a while this was my signature scent. Actually, this is my second bottle. This is a great fresh leaning scent that you should definitely look into for fall and winter. If you're looking for a great fragrance to get you compliments and something that's sort of on the safe side but yet more of a unique side, definitely check out Unwashed Reflection Man. Now before we wrap up this video, I just want to mention to you how I buy most of my fragrances, well about 95% of my fragrances, and that's to use fragrancenet.com. Now this is not a sponsored video or anything. They never sent me free bottles or anything like that. Everything I have I bought myself. But if you go to Google and type in 37% off, you'll find a code. I'll put the code right here in the description. Now most people, they don't tell you about this code, but you can definitely get a great discount on a fragrance. For example, most YouTubers will tend to send you to Amazon to buy a fragrance because they make money off their affiliate links. Now no problem with the affiliate links, but Amazon tends to overcharge for their fragrances. Like for example, this Reflection Man, as you can see, it's probably like between $270 to $300 on Amazon, whereas on Fragrance Net, if you use the 37% code, you'll get it for as low as $140, and that's half off of what the retail pricing is. And so if you're looking into buying fragrances, cheap fragrances, make sure you check out fragrancenet.com. Like I said, this is not a sponsored video, it's just this is how I buy my fragrances. If you enjoyed this list of my top 7 best fragrances for fall and winter, make sure you hit that thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this. Other than that, I'll see you next time. Peace.